Happy Friday, ARK players, and welcome back to a brand new video where we are going to be talking about some big stuff that is happening in the ARK community. There are 2 votes which are now open for different things in the game, and very soon there'll even be a 3rd voting opening up for the game, which is crazy. It's all community stuff, and you know, it's our say what makes it into the official game. So if you do enjoy today's video, as always, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It really supports me, and we're going to get straight in with today's video. Right, so you're probably wondering what votes have opened up, and one has just opened up today, and this one is the ASA build template contest. So we've got, this is number 1, and Studio Wildcard, the only way you can vote is if you're in the Studio Wildcard ARK Survival Ascended Discord. So they say voting is now live for the ASA build contest. We've seen some incredible entries so far, and now it's your turn to help shape the future for the in-game templates. To vote, head over to the hashtag ASA build contest channel on the Discord. React with the golden check mark on the thread of the build you like the best. You can vote on as many builds as you want, but only reactions with the special golden check mark count. The top 10 eligible builds with the most golden check marks reactions by Thursday the 18th of September 2025, for me this is at 1 AM, will move into the final round of public voting, which kicks off in the crunch Saturday the 20th of September 2025. Now, so they're saying the crunch is coming at 1 AM. So for me, yeah, that's so Friday's crunch of the 19th. But for me, they're saying that the crunch will be coming out on the 20th of September at 1 AM. That's for the UK, by the way. They say, let the best builds rise at ARK News. So this voting is now open, and if you want to have your say on what build you want to come to the official game as the in-game template, I think there's 4 winners, isn't there? They say, oh, is it the top 10? Oh, no, yeah, so the top 10 move into the final round, and I think there's 4 which will make it into the official game out of 10, if I'm correct. So if you want to go cast your vote, make sure you're in the ASA Discord, and you can head over to the channel, and then you'll be able to cast your vote on what comes to the official game. If you wanted some further details on how this is actually working, yeah, so it is 4 winning builds will be added officially in game for everyone to use. So as we said, the winners will be announced. They're saying, wait, is this different from what they said before? No. So that is correct. So the winners will actually be announced. So the finalists will be in the crunch that we said, and the winners will be announced in the next week's crunch before the launch of Valguero. So September the 26th, Friday, September 26th, 2025 will be the winners. So 2 community winners. Oh, right. So that's how it works. So 2 of them is going to be voted by you guys, and 2 of them is going to be picked by Wildcard and the studio. So yeah, get involved, get your votes in, because obviously it's a important thing to get involved in if you like building. Right, so next up, the TLC creature vote has been ongoing at this moment in time. In yesterday's video, we went through what is going on, and I will be doing a giant live stream to raise money for Extra Life 2025, which I will be doing for pretty much, I haven't worked out how many hours it's going to be yet, but when I tell you it's going to be a long stream, it's going to be a long stream. I'm very excited for it. We're going to see how much money we've raised. Thank you to everyone who's donated the $10 so far. I see both of you guys, and you've got your votes in. Someone has voted for the Bronto. Interesting one. Yeah, so if you want to obviously get involved and get your donation in early, you can be sure to do so. The link will be in the description down below. Not only does it go towards getting TLCs in the game, but also it goes towards playing in support of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Now, there are many votings going on for Studio Wildcard at this moment in time, and let's just take Syntac and Heather as an example. This is their 8th year doing it, actually, and Syntac and Heather dropped a 5k donation. If I could afford it, I would do it. Mine won't be 5k, but maybe one day in the future. We're building a lot, we're trying to work hard, and I'd love to be able to have the opportunity to do that one day, but what is very interesting as well is you can go through and see some of these donations. People are going for the Pteranodon, people going for the Plesiosaur, people going for the Megalosaurus, people going for the Pelagornis there, Quet, the Giga, the Carno, the Spider, the Giga, the Carno, the Quet, the Woolly Rhino, the Quets. And by the way, if you make a donation and you do not put hashtag creature and the creature next to your hashtag, it won't count. The money will go towards the kids, which is great, but if you don't put in a voting, it won't count towards anything. So we have the Thyla, because the Thyla's winning at the moment, and I don't understand how the Thyla's winning. It doesn't make sense to me. And on TikTok last night, I posted a TikTok, and it's doing pretty well, and many of you guys are like, I don't want Wildcard to ruin the Thyla the way it is right now. The Giga, the Diplodocus, the Bronto. The Bronto's actually starting to creep up in votes. Megalena, Giga, Allosaurus. So that won't count. So you need a hashtag in front of it. And again, this one won't work as well. Hoping for the Brontosaurus TLC. Jacob, if you're watching this video, make sure to get that hashtag if you do another donation. Hashtag Giga, hashtag Quetzal, hashtag Megalosaurus, hashtag Quetzal, hashtag Anki, and hashtag... Do you know what? I've not seen Megalodon anywhere. I'm really worried about how low down the Megalodon is. But yeah, so far we've raised 11,000. It's very quiet. It's because it's in its early stage. Because basically no one's done their official stream yet. So I think there's a bunch of us content creators that are planning on doing special streams for this. And we will plan to raise as much as we possibly can. Because I don't know, I'm being completely honest with you guys, I don't know whether we're going to hit 120,000. I hope we do. I really hope we do. And as I said, I'm going to try and do my part. And I'm sure there's going to be loads of other streamers out there that and YouTubers that are going to do their part here. But to be honest, even if we only hit, 60,000, 2 creature TLCs will be very cool. But obviously that makes it even tougher to find out which ones will deserve to get it. So link in the description down below to my Extra Life page. Now, anyway... The other creature submission that is going to be coming up very soon that we talked about is the Genesis Part 1 creature submission. So basically, it's got to be a real-world creature, extinct/prehistoric creature, dinosaurs, mammals, reptiles, and Studio Wildcard prefer when you add wiki links, images, and art. And pretty much they said that start brainstorming your creature concepts and prepping those designs now, as submissions will open in the coming weeks. So what's most likely going to happen is you'll see we've got the voting of the TLC creatures, we've got the voting of the ASA build contest, template contest, and then once these are wrapped up, you'll then see and it might come after, I think it will come after Valguero launch. So maybe if we're looking at the calendar here, so Valguero's Tuesday the 30th, we're probably looking around early to mid-October, the voting will open up for this. Because remember, Gen 1, if I'm correct, Gen 1 isn't actually launching until April 2026, if I'm correct. Oh, perfect. I literally found this as the first one I pressed on. So yeah, from I know this roadmap is out of date, but from what we last know, Genesis Part 1 with Bob's True Tales Part 1 is planned for April 2026. So obviously there's a 5-month break between that. We have December, which is Lost Colony, and then we have January, February, March, April. So 4 months between Lost Colony and apparently Genesis Part 1, and that's when obviously we'll have one of the creature submissions in there. So that'll be interesting to see if that happens. So anyway, guys, I think that is everything we really need to cover. We do have a new community crunch coming tonight. Not really expecting anything too exciting in this crunch. I would hope that they might put some details on launch day for Valguero, because if you think now, we've only got another 2 more community crunches until the launch of Valguero. So if they don't do it this week, hopefully they'll do it either the 19th or the 26th, just with some details, about launch time, plans, and everything like that. Now, if you've been in the ARK community for a long time, you will know we are used to delays. And I know I always get bantered in all my videos. Everyone's always having a laugh with me saying, Dom, you keep saying the 30th, you mean the 30th of 2026. Like, you know, I get it. I'm not expecting it to launch exactly. For me, I'm expecting it to be the first, Wednesday, the 1st of October that this actually launches, because that's best case scenario. The only reason I say that is because it's late for what, like, I'm in the UK, wildcard in the US, way different time zones, so I kind of always expect the next day anyway. But we will be doing a lot of pre-excitement stuff, building up to the launch of Valguero. On the 30th, I'll be getting all the news and details that you need to. Hopefully, we'll be able to give away some stuff too. And of course, have as many of you welcomed into the Loaded Crisis cluster. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.